company is based here in Gombe.
In Gombe, okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's exciting. So let's get to know a little of where you from.
Well, so my dad is from Borno State and my mom is from Gombe. So I like
State.
to call myself a citizen of the world because I literally fit in everywhere, you know. Yeah, so I would say I'm a girl from Gombe. I'm a girl from Borno.
From Borno State, from
in the
everywhere.
world.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. So when did you actually come into entrepreneurship?
Honestly, so business.
And how?
Yeah, when
you had it from childhood that you're going to go into a thing like this, or
to be very honest, right, I don't think that anything that happens to a human being is, you know, is a coincidence.
Yeah.
If you look back at what you've been doing from your childhood, you see that there are tracks,
yeah,
to, you know, the things that you later become in life.
And
yeah. So for me, you know, growing up, seeing my dad own a business, seeing my mom run multiple businesses in Lagos,
wow,
I didn't think of anything of it at the time, but you know, if you look at it now, I probably picked up business skills from them.
Wow.
You know, growing up, I would always design and make clothing on paper, sketch handbags, but I didn't think anything of it. I would always play with Barbie dolls, make them clothes, and you know, fast forward to today, I'm making and designing shoes and bags for actual human beings.
Wow, amazing.
So I think it's something that I grew up with, but maybe at the time I didn't really think of it like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. So good to know. Viewers, for your information, Fatima Babakura just made the cover page of Forbes magazine. I guess like a few days ago. I think, when was it out?
On the 3rd of June.
On the 3rd of June. Forbes magazine is actually a global media company.
Yeah.
It's an international magazine, and for us to have somebody like you, a young and a vibrant, let me say, CEO, you know, making the cover of such a magazine, it's actually interesting. It makes you, you know, outstanding. So how did you go about that? Can we know a little about?
To be very honest, you know, I feel very honored to be the cover of a magazine like Forbes.
Yes, that's amazing.
Yeah, like for someone who's under 30.
Under 30.
You know, I've been in business for less than 10 years, so it's been amazing.
Okay.
But you know, the journey to Forbes, like I always say, it's not something I set out to do.
Okay.
It happened as a result of the work that I've put into, you know, whatever it is that I do over the years.
Over the years.
And you know, one thing with, you know, being in business and just doing work generally is that you might think people are not watching, but someone somewhere is watching. Someone
is just watching and following your tracks.
Yeah, of course. And so, you know, me getting to Forbes is a result of all the many years of work that I've put into the business. Didn't really think of it, you know, I was just enjoying the things that I did. And that's how we got here, I guess.
Wow, wow, wow. So I must say congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Yes, we're so proud of you, at least to have someone, you know, from the north, someone from Gombe, Borno State, to be, you know, to make a cover of that. That's just so amazing. What has been your motivation over the years? What has motivated you?
So for me, right, like I have many people in my life that I look up to.
Okay.
My mom is one.
Wow.
So, you know, my mom is someone who's very resilient.
Wow.
You know, when you look at her story and you see how far she's come with the work that she does,
yeah,
you know, you feel inspired. Like almost immediately. My dad is also a hard worker.
Wow.
I look at women like Amina J, who are, you know, she's from Gombe.
Gombe,
you know,
yes.
She's global.
Global,
you know,
yeah.
She's put in the work. So people like that inspire me.
All right.
So yeah, like I love women that just get the stuff done. And yeah, like that's my motivation.
Oh, that's good. So basically, now the next question I wanted to ask you were, who are your role models?
Well,
you know,
I've sort of answered
that question automatically. Yeah, that's very good. So what has been your marketing strategy?
Well, for marketing, honestly, like, you know, we've tried to keep it as simple as possible. You know, for a startup, when I started, there was no money budgeted to marketing because, you know, I was fully self-funded, still am.
Okay.
But, you know, I needed to make sure that I was keeping the cost as low as I could.
Okay.
So I was, you know, I use social media till this day. We do. Instagram is a big marketing tool for us.
Yeah.
Also, we make sure that we make outstanding and exceptionally good quality products.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, word of mouth is the strongest marketing strategy, I believe.
Yeah.
Because if you buy something that you really like, the quality is great, you're going to tell your friend.
You're telling your friend.
And because your friend trusts you, you're a human being, it's not a random person telling you, they're going to go ahead and buy it. And so we just make really good products.
Okay.
We do social media marketing, we use influencers as well.
Okay.
Our strongest social media would be Instagram.
All right. So what's your social media handle? Instagram?
So my personal one is f.babakura, but my business is at Fatima B Official.
Okay.
My other business is at Sierra Secrets.
Okay. You do Twitter?
Yes, I do Twitter, but my Twitter is just me personal.
Personal,
like
okay.
Our businesses don't have Twitter handles that are active.
Okay. How about Facebook?
No, we're actually terrible with Facebook.
All right, that's amazing. Yeah. All right, viewers, we've been talking with Fatima Babakura, a very young entrepreneur, and then we are going to let out a line whereby you can call and ask her questions. The lines will be displayed on the screen, but I think it's good I call it out so you can call and so we can hear from you as well. The numbers are 081 3427 9691. Let me take it again. 081 3427 9691. I believe it will be displayed on the screen, so you can call us and get to talk directly with Fatima Babakura. So let's get talking before we get any call. You said you studied accounting.
I did.
Accounting, okay. So how has accounting helped in your business?
So every single business in the world, I don't care whether you're a startup or you're a big company, you need accountants, right? Yeah. Whether you're doing it small scale or big scale. So for me, having that skill, learning about accounting, has made things so much easier for you. Because we're our bookkeeping is something that I understand, even if I don't do it myself. Yeah. When I take my books to my accountant to at the end of the year to do our financials, I understand it easily. I'm not sitting with him for hours and saying, explain this to me. And I think it's so important because when you start to pay taxes, you want to be able to understand the whole, your whole business financial yourself. Even for investment purposes, right? Investors would only invest in your business if they know that you truly understand it. So it's helped me tremendously.
Yes, well, that's beautiful. So how many staff do you work with now?
So right now we have 2 full-time people.
2 full-time.
And as we need it, I would employ people. It might just be a contract, just for the period that we need it. I try to keep our cost as low as possible.
As low as possible.
I said, I am still self-funded. I have not looked for external funding.
All right, I see.
So we try to keep our costs as low. So we have 2 full-time staff.
Okay.
And myself 3.
Well, that's good. And I believe the company is growing.
It's growing.
Yes,
yes.
Growing. Maybe that will lead me to my next question to you. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years, let me say?
In the next 5 years, I look forward to having our first flagship store in Dubai.
Wow.
And the reason why I've chosen Dubai is because, 85% of our customers are in the Middle East.
Okay.
And so that is just a very strategic location for us to be in.
Okay.
Because we've got a lot of customers around that region. I also look forward to having a mentoring program for girls because I'm very passionate about mentorship. Simply because when I started the business, I didn't seek mentorship. And so, I made a whole lot of mistakes. A whole lot that I could have easily avoided if you had a mentor that was all right. Especially for northern Nigerian girls, I feel like we're just so in our shells. We don't want to come out. And so, seeing someone like me do it, just be out there would probably inspire some of them to to look up to wanting to start a business or just excel in the different career fields that they choose. And so mentorship is something I am very passionate about.
Okay, wow, that's good. That's amazing. So once again, viewers, I will still call out the numbers. We're still expecting calls from you to talk directly to Fatima Babakura. 081 34 279 691. Let me take it again. 081 34 279 691. All right. Yeah, so how has been your challenges over the years?
Oh my God, I've had so many challenges. Like any business, right? Like
Yes.
you definitely encounter challenges.
Challenges, yes.
I'll tell you one, my experience wanting to build the business in Nigeria, because
Okay.
you know, I love Africa, I love Nigeria, I'm from here,
Yeah.
and I want to see things made here. But unfortunately, you know, I couldn't do it. And one of the major challenges at the time was just, you know, not having infrastructure in place to do it.
Sorry, we'll get back to this. Let's pick this call. Hello, good evening. Wow, so we lost that call. All right, sorry.
Yeah, so like I was saying, right, infrastructure, you know, electricity being a major one for a business like the type that I run.
Sorry. Oh, maybe that could be network or something.
Yeah.
All right.
So for the kind of business that I run, even if we try to make it handmade, there's some things that need to be done by machines. So cutting the leather, and if you don't have electricity, you know, it becomes harder. It becomes more expensive.
Yeah.
Even with everything going on right now, diesel has become so expensive.
Yeah.
Gas prices have just skyrocketed, and that's crazy. I don't know how business owners are dealing with that.
Yeah.
Also having the skill here and just having people who take business seriously. So I'll tell you an example. I tried to manufacture in Kano, because Kano has really amazing leather. We have like big fashion houses buying leather from Kano because our quality is good. But you know, the people who make leather there, they don't take it seriously, like the people who make handbags, handmade stuff. I tried to work with them in 2015, and so you know, I was away because I had to go to school. But because I wasn't, you know, physically there to manage them.
Sorry. Okay, let's pick this call. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Oh. We lost it again. Sorry.
Yeah, so because I wasn't there to, like, you know, physically manage, and people weren't taking it seriously.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, and so one thing that I find here is that people have this mindset of, if it's not my business, I really don't have to care about it. And that's just terrible. Like, if you're getting paid for something, like, treat it the way that it should be treated. And so that was just one challenge.
Right. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
I'm calling to bypass.
Sorry?
Bypass.
Bypass, okay. So, do you have any question for Fatima?
Yes.
All right. Fatima is listening. Wow. Sorry, we lost that.
See, that's another challenge.
That's another challenge, a very big challenge. We couldn't even connect with just one person.
Do you guys realize how every day I'm almost frustrated because my business is purely online?
Yes. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. We lost it.
Yeah.
So I guess what you're talking about.
See, like right there.
Yeah, we couldn't even connect to just one call.
Exactly. Like, think about me trying to get work done online. And
online, yes.
I go and my Wi-Fi cannot connect for some very weird reason, and I have to work odd hours, because sometimes I almost feel like, I don't know if this makes sense, but it's intentional that at certain times the services just go away. Okay,
all right. When you're calling, please move away from your TV sets. I think maybe that's probably why we're having issues. If you're calling our number 08134279691, you move away from your TV set. Move away from your TV set. Yeah. So you were talking, Fatima.
Yeah, so I mean, challenges like that, I feel like sometimes it's intentional that the network providers take it away at a certain time. I don't know how it works.
Yeah.
But like, you now have to be working late at night. Like, I find that now that I'm here, I work like at midnight to maybe 2 o'clock, because that's when I get the best connectivity. It's crazy.
Yeah, sorry. Let's pick this call. Hello, good evening. Oh, serious. It's serious. Hello, good evening. It's this part. All right. So let's. You're talking.
Yeah, so I mean,
these are some of the challenges,
yeah,
right?
Definitely one. And for someone like me, running an.
All right, let's see if this works out. Hello, good evening. Good evening. Hello, good evening. What is your name and where are you calling us from?
I am from Niji.
Okay, you're calling from Rigi, right? Can you move away a little from, can you just, yeah, can you just move, out from your TV set a little and turn down the volume of your TV set?
Okay.
Turn down the volume of your TV set, just move back a little and then, all right, we can hear you now.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, hopefully she calls back again.
Yeah, hopefully she calls back.
Yeah.
Hopefully she calls back. All right, so you were talking,
Yeah,
Fatima.
so challenge is still, I mentioned, not seeking out mentorship in the beginning.
Yeah.
We made ridiculous amount of mistakes that could have been easily avoided.
Avoided, yes, avoided. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Hello. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, good evening. What is your name and where are you calling us from? Yeah, so let's so you were talking.
Yeah.
Sorry about this. Anyway.
Yeah, and if you think about it, right, like I consider Africa as a whole, like one of the things that really, really annoy me is just not having proper networks. Like, I want to send a bag, for example, from Lagos to Johannesburg in South Africa.
Yes. I pray this works, please. Hello, good evening.
Like, we need to find easier and cheaper ways to be able to send stuff.
Yeah.
Because when you think about, Canada, say the UK, it's not as expensive as if I was doing Lagos to South Africa.
South Africa,
like
okay.
It just doesn't make sense to me.
All right.
And it's definitely because of the road network or like the flying routes and whatever the reason might be. I'll give you an example. I was taking a flight from Abuja to Botswana.
Botswana, all right.
And ordinarily, I don't think that I should be flying over 24 hours for that trip, because if I'm going to Canada, it takes me 16 hours, 18 hours, but I ended up spending like 2 days.
2 days?
Yeah, like I had to do Abuja, Addis Ababa, Johannesburg, then Botswana. It doesn't make sense.
God.
It's
Yes,
Africa.
I
We
get
really shouldn't be going
it
through that. So
be.
that's definitely a problem that businesses go through, because if you're trying to get your products across, it becomes a challenge.
A challenge, okay.
For sure.
I see. Wow. So, but how have you been able to overcome some of these challenges?
It's the mindset, like
mindset,
I said, regardless of what it is, we move.
You move, you move.
Yeah, we move.
We move.
I had to spend that 2 days traveling, but I didn't.
You did, yeah, okay.
I need to send my customers products in Senegal. I will do it. I will find a way. If it's more expensive, we will figure it out. We'll still do it.
You still do it, okay.
I think that's the Nigerian mindset. Regardless of what it is, all the suffering in this country, we move.
You move.
Yeah, literally.
Oh wow, that's amazing. Yeah. So I guess you're serving now, right?
Yes, I can't wait to finish.
You can't wait to finish.
I look forward to ending it. Yeah, I'm gonna finish next month.
Okay, next month. Yeah. Okay, where precisely?
I'm serving here at Ministry of Works.
Ministry of Works. Okay, that's nice. That's amazing. So I must say you are just one talented young lady that a lot of young ones should look out for. You've been doing great, and I believe the future is still just great. the future is still just great for you. Now coming back to your let me say the Forbes magazine thing. You know, how did you feel when?
Oh, I was excited.
Wait, yeah. Wait. Let's pick this. Hello, good evening. Good evening. Hello, good evening. Yeah, what is your name and where are you calling us from? Wow. It's just bad. No problem. We move.
Yeah, we move.
Yeah, so we're talking. So how was the feeling like?
I was excited.
You know,
I'll tell you, they don't tell you that you're going to make the list until maybe a few hours.
Okay, few hours.
Yeah, some other people don't even tell you until the day of. So they called me, you know, a few hours to like the release of the magazine. So on the second. On the second. And I was very excited. Wow. At the time, I didn't even know I was going to be on the cover. Oh. I was very excited. You know, it was a lot of telling my grandma she prayed, told my father he prayed, amazing. My mom, all my, you know, everyone was just so excited. But that's a dream come true. Yeah, but they literally said you're not allowed to say it, right? So we couldn't say anything about it. Okay. It was exciting. Now came June the 3rd when they published. Oh, they said you were not allowed to. Yeah, we signed an NDA because we can't share it until the day they release the magazine. Oh, I see. Yeah, so comes here comes June 3rd, the day they release the magazine, and I find out I'm on the cover. Wow. And you know, I should be excited. You should be excited. Right that moment, I felt so much pressure. I just turned off my phone. Put my phone on do you know that there will be calls from everywhere. It was a lot of calls, and for me, it wasn't even really the congratulatory calls that put me off. It was really just thinking about the pressure. Yes, I do know that I inspire people, but I know that at this point, I would have to do a lot of work. Yeah, now I have a lot more people looking up to me. You know, first time in Northern Nigerian Girl is covering it. Oh, this is the first time in Northern Nigeria. Yeah, in the issue of Forbes Africa. Forbes Africa. I don't know about the other ones. Oh wow, but, you know, this is big. Nigerian girl, Muslim in her hijab, the cover of Forbes, it's big. Wow. So for me, I'm thinking, how do I keep up this? It seems myself, I never knew the magnitude of the whole thing. Yeah, because it's magazines that you see, you know, the likes of Aliko Dangote. Aliko Dangote, yes. It's big. I took time to, you know, read about it and then go through a lot of things. At the time, I just felt pressure. So the whole of the 3rd, I was just like, oh my God, I don't know. You switched off your phone? Yeah. You didn't want to hear from anyone? I didn't. But after a while, you know, I put it back on, started talking to people, and, you know, I have great friends. You know, some of them were like, you know, don't worry, it happens. It's overwhelming right now, but you get used to it. And, you know, I guess that's what's happening now. Yeah. It is overwhelming because in the past few days, I have done more interviews than I've ever done in my life. It's like back to back to back to back. Back to back. Yeah, literally, I've done 4 interviews today. Today, yes, I see. And more are coming. This is just here. You like to sleep? I love to sleep. Yeah, that takes me. What are your hobbies? I think it will be good, you know. My hobbies, so I enjoy perfume making, which is why I started my second business that I currently run here in Gombe. Okay. The other things I like to do is I love sleeping. You love sleeping? Yeah, I love to sleep. You know how people always say follow your dreams, yes, your passion. With passion, yes. Passion. My passion is truly to sleep. I don't know if that statement is true. I also love watching YouTube, so you'd always find me watching YouTube videos. Okay. It's nothing special. You have a YouTube channel? I don't. You don't? Why? No, I don't, because I don't think that, you know, I have the ability to put out so much content. Like, I think creating content is a lot of work. I don't have the time. Okay. I also don't think that it's something that if I started today, I would feel passionate about to do every single day. But it's a gradual thing. You don't really need to. Just when you have a content, you put it today, you can forget about it and just begin to build it over time. To be very honest with you, I have a YouTube channel. Yeah. But you're not too active? I am not. Because I tried it once, twice, and I never went back. It's been years now. Years so you see, I know for sure it's not my passion. I just love watching other people do it. Okay. I wanted to tell the viewers to look out for your contents, you know, on YouTube. That would be another way of making it busy, sort of. Instagram has videos now. They have reels. Okay. And so I try to do, you know, as much as I can on there. I'm a very shy person, by the way. And so putting myself out there sometimes is a bit bit of a struggle for me, but I know I have to do more work doing that now.
Okay.
Because, you know, to inspire people.
I see.
Yep.
I see. So time is actually running out. It's quite unfortunate that we're not able to pick any call.
Yeah.
I believe we'll have you again and again and again on this program.
Hopefully.
So you can talk, to the young people and be a kind of an inspiration and motivate people to do more. So quickly, we just have a few minutes to go. Can you just give a word of advice to young people like you that want to do what you are doing, that want to achieve what you've achieved?
Yeah, okay.
Just
so,
in a minute now.
You know, just be yourself, be very authentic, be unique, because I feel like part of the reason why I'm on Forbes is because I've just been myself, right?
Yeah.
Like I've not tried to change who I am to fit into that, you know, stereotype of what a successful business person should be. Because when you think of, you know, a successful businesswoman from Nigeria, maybe the first image that would come to you is someone from the south, but not someone from
the
northern Nigeria, because we're very conservative.
Yeah.
So yeah, like be yourself, don't change who you are, and just do it. You know, don't wait for everything to be in place before you start, because more than likely that would never happen. But start, learn on the job, and you know, everything would get better.
Just do it anyhow.
Just do it.
We move.
Yeah,
let's keep moving.
Yeah, just keep moving.
All right, do you have any shout out to your loved ones? I know a lot of them will be watching by now.
I
Quickly.
guess shout out to my dad.
All right.
For being so excited about, you know, the Forbes thing. My mom.
Your mom, all right.
Always been supportive. My sister, my brothers, and everybody that I know.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. So viewers, we've been talking with Fatima Babakura, and she's been talking about her journey, all through to where she has been. We have to put a stop here. We're looking at another edition next week by God's grace. I am Ibidif. See you next week. Thank you.